Science 5. Nature of science. Objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to define science, identify the science process skills, classify the laboratory tools according to their usage. Science came from the Latin word scientia, which means knowledge, awareness, understanding, a branch of knowledge, learning. It is a systematized process of knowing and a body of knowledge on the facts and explanations of life. As a body of knowledge, science is divided into several branches. As a process, scientists use different data and information processing skills in exploring the world. These science process skills can be applied in solving life problems and answering questions that you face every day. Here are the science process skills. 1. Observing means using one or more of your senses to gather information. For example, when you are reading and listening to a lecture, you are using many senses at once. Try this. Listen and describe the different sounds of objects. That's correct, it is water flowing in the river. You got it. It is a sound coming from a cat. 2. Inferring or making inferences is when you explain or interpret the data you gathered from observation. Try to observe the facial expression of the boy and make inferences about it. Correct. The boy is angry. Yes, the boy is crying or sad. Very good, the boy is happy. 3. Measuring is when you use measuring tools to make accurate observations. Try to measure the area of a square. Four. Predicting means making a statement or a claim about what will happen based on present conditions and collected data. Now, try to predict the weather in the next few hours. You got it. Based on the appearance of the clouds, you may say that it will rain in the next few hours. 5. Classifying is the grouping together of items, data, or information that are alike in some ways. Now, try to classify the following animals whether they are vertebrates or invertebrates. Good job! The starfish is invertebrate while the dog and cat are vertebrates. 6. Formulating hypothesis is giving a tentative explanation to a problem or question. Try to make a hypothesis. If a plant is covered in the dark for days, what would happen? That's correct. One hypothesis is that it will wilt. Scientific discoveries will not be possible without the use of different laboratory tools. 1. Test tubes are containers for working with small amount of liquids, or mixtures of liquids and small amounts of solids. 2. A test tube rack is used to hold upright multiple test tubes at the same time. 3. A test tube holder is used for holding a test tube in place when the tube is hot or should not be touched. 4. A test tube brush is used to clean test tubes, cylinders, and other narrow-mouthed laboratory tools. 5. A graduated cylinder measures the volume of liquids. 6. A thermometer measures temperature. 7. A microscope is used to observe things that are too small and are not visible to the naked human eye. 8. An alcohol lamp uses an alcohol to produce heat. 9. Mortar and pestle is used to crush and grind substances. 10. A beaker is used for stirring and mixing liquids. It is cylindrical with a flat base, has a spout, and does not have a rounded bottom. 11. Funnel is used to transfer liquid from one container to another container with a smaller opening. 12. A dropper is used to transfer and release liquid a single drop at a time. 13. A crucible is ideal for heating, melting, or burning solid substances. 14. A spring balance is used to measure the weight of an object through a formula that maximizes the elastic behavior of the spring. It consists of spring on one side and a hook on the other. 15. A Florence flask has a long neck, round body, and sometimes flat bottom. It is used to hold liquids and can be easily swirled and heated. Name the following laboratory tools. The answer is mortar and pestle. The answer is test tube. What laboratory apparatus will you use to transfer liquid from one container to another container that has a smaller opening? The answer is funnel. What laboratory apparatus will you use to measure the volume of liquids? The answer is graduated cylinder. What laboratory apparatus will you use to observe things that are too small and not visible to the naked human eye? The answer is microscope.